A lot of people wonder, how is it being autistic? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna go get a vaccine. I see a few people upset with that joke. Don't worry, the dog will be around soon. I get it. I understand that joke can upset you. It's a joke to me, trust me. I know eventually, though, that I'm going to do that joke, and a guy in the back of the room is going to go, "Whoop, whoop, buddy!" And I have to kill that man. I do that because that joke is good. I have what's called autistic inertia, which I know sounds like I travel at the speed of autism. I get it. What it actually means is that I can't stop doing a task if I'm in the middle of doing a task, which normally doesn't affect me unless I'm jerking off in public. Oh, yeah. This is a dude audience right now. You guys love the jerking off stuff. You guys are like, man, that's my thing. You know, I will say that normally autistic inertia doesn't affect me, but there was one time that it did. So I used to work at a rock climbing gym because I get laid. And thanks for the... That's right. Anyway, he's actually the guy I slept with. It did affect me once. I was at the gym working there at the front desk, and I was at the front printing something, and I was the only person in the gym. And then this lady came in, and she started climbing, and I was still at the front printing something, and she fell and needed help. But I was printing something. So I couldn't help her until I hit double-sided black ink. That's fun. A lot of people after shows will come up to me and be like, "Oh, I have a relative who's autistic." Gross. Don't tell me that. Don't take away my special thing. I did have this one guy after a show, he walked up to me and he was like, "My son's autistic." And I started talking with him for a little bit. And as I told him about how I live on my own and I financially support myself, I could see the hope for his son start growing in his eyes. Thank you for laughing at that. It's just so weird. He has hope for his son. Ha ha! But I could see the hope for his son really start to shine in his eyes. And I saw him get really excited when I told him I get laid. He was like, "My son's gonna get his dick sucked?" I was like, "Yeah, by me. Where is he?" Trying to fulfill a child's dream. Did you say, is that what y'all do? Oh, is that what John Cena's been doing? Is Make-A-Wish, where he sucks off a child? What is going on? Is this John Cena's intro? Okay, I get just smashed. And then he just sucks me off. That's what you get. Alright, well, no more talking, okay? Thank you, dog. Anyway, let's keep going here. Yeah, I will say that I normally don't tell people that I have autism, so be cool about it. But I do like to give autistic breadcrumbs when I'm out and about in the world. I'll give you an example. Is that I'll be at work and I don't tell anybody at work, and my coworkers, they'll be talking about birthdays, and I know everybody's birthday. And so one of them to the other was like, "Hey man, what's my birthday?" And I wasn't even in the conversation, and from across the room, I just went, "It's September 13th!" And the guy goes, "What?" And then I started pointing at everybody, listing off everybody's birthdays one at a time, and then I started listing off the days they're gonna die! Because I know that, alright? June 12th, buddy. I don't want to spoil it, but it's gonna be pretty gay. All right, you guys are vibing. Okay, let's see how you guys like this one. Let's see. We all know Batman, right? Batman, his biggest fear as a child was bats. That's why he dresses up as a bat to be his biggest fear. I think we really lucked out that his biggest fear wasn't big fat honkin' ding dongs. Okay, I'll accept how it is. I understand that if I had to dress up as my biggest fear as a child, I would just end up dressing up as my mom. big Alexandra chalk man. She's just, why didn't you clean your room? Just, oh God, she's withholding love from every criminal across the city. Oh my God, my sidekick is just a little boy who's scared to make mistakes. Okay, some of you guys have parents in fear. So, people who aren't laughing, get out, all right? You have 2 good parents, go hug them, okay? This is fine, you guys are dumb. I don't know, you guys are all young, you seem dumb, you know? I don't know. I get it, by the way. I understand. I want to acknowledge this. When I said that I'm autistic, I know some of you were like, "No way." I get it. I'm an autism 9. You know, I'm not. I'll let you laugh at that because I know you want to, but you won't let yourself. I get it. I know I'm not wearing a SpongeBob shirt. Okay, I get it. I understand. I'm not saying anything. I understand. I get it. Okay. Some of you were like, I didn't know autistic people could look like that. I might, honestly. I might. What up, but I did post that joke online, and it did very well. I'm a very good comedian. And thank you for the woo. That's also a person I had sex with. And it did very well. But there were autistic people commented some angry comments on the video, and I could tell that they were autistic because it was in all caps. Their profile photos were Adventure Time, so I get it. And they were like, you can't say that joke because that's saying that autistic people are ugly. That's not what that joke is saying. What that joke is saying is that autistic people can look any which way. They can be hot, they can be ugly. I dated a girl who had autism, and you know she's hot because Jacob don't get down with no uggos. Don't listen with that. If I can't post this tape now, because now they're just like, oh, he's the problem. Jesus Christ. All right, well, you guys like that. Let's keep going, baby. Let's keep going. Let's talk about parents again. You guys, who here had like parents who would teach you tough lessons? Any like claps? Like who had tough? All right, okay, just me. Sure, fine. Okay, thank you, one brave person for thank you. Don't raise your hand. I said clap. You all right? No, we'll talk about it later. Okay, I'll be your therapist. My mom taught me tough lessons. She tried to teach me a lesson about talking back because one time she pretended to abandon me. Yeah. All right. Did you say been there, done that? That's crazy. Okay. All right. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, we were at. I was 9 years old. We went on vacation to Savannah, Georgia. Which, by the way, I want to say, Savannah, Georgia is not a vacation. That is just a different location. We could have done this at home. We could have just turned up the heat. But anyway. We were in Savannah, Georgia, and we went to a Walmart to get some groceries, and my mom decides to buy a pack of cigarettes and start smoking, and I had just learned in school that cigarettes are bad, so I went, Mom, cigarettes are bad, and she went, shut up, pussy. I was being very pussy-esque. A hint of pussy, which is my favorite tortilla chip. So we're arguing back and forth towards the car, and we're just like, going back and forth, and then eventually I say, Mom, I hate that you're smoking cigarettes. And she goes, Jacob, go put the shopping cart away and think about what you just said to me. And then I go to put the shopping cart away, and my mom does a sick, nasty peel out. Amazing, like GTA level. And I see the car turn out of the parking lot, drive onto the highway, and just keep going until it turns back into the parking lot. She pulls up to me and she goes, "You learned your lesson?" And I'm like, "Oh my God, lady, give me a cigarette." Jesus Christ, lady. All right. You guys have been pretty fun. You guys have been pretty fun. I'll end on a little joke here, just because I don't have much time left. So, I hate arrogant people. So I hate most of you, but that's a joke. I hate arrogant people, and the most arrogant people I find are people who drink coffee. I'm going to say, I'll give you an example, okay, because I don't drink coffee because I'm a good little Christian boy. And I had a buddy the other day, no cup of coffee, he had a cup of coffee, no lid on this coffee, right? So I told him, hey man, you should get a lid, you know? And he goes, I don't need a lid, I know how to walk. Next step, he burned himself, his hands, his face, everything, because I tricked him. Guys, give it up for your host, Patrick. Thank you.